Good morning, everyone. Guess what? I got most of my voice back. So let's hope I hold it together over the weekend because we got a 2-day fair coming up in Janesville. If anyone can make it there, we got a fair at the Paranormal Metaphysical Fair at the Janesville Holiday Inn in Wisconsin. It is Saturday and Sunday. So hopefully you guys can make it. Whoa! My sorry. My aunt is going to be there making some really good candies. I think she's making some natural candies and some Buddha shaped candies and stuff like that, and then stuff for Easter. She's got some really good cheap Easter baskets. You'd be a fool to miss out on getting them, and the chocolate is absolutely delicious. So come on down. You can even place orders, or you could always contact me at thevioletsage.com to place your orders, but you will have to come pick them up unless it's somewhere nearby and we happen to be driving over there. All right. So my name is Jade. I am the Violet Sage, and I'm a Reiki master, teacher, minister, author, and healer of many modalities, psychic medium for over 26 years now. And what we do here is we go ahead and we do the weekly forecast for everyone, and it always hits everyone right on perfectly. So definitely stay tuned and listen to that. That will be first. And then we give people a chance to get a free card pull. And also, if you make a donation, the information scrolling through below there, if you make a donation, you get more than that. You get the psychic mediumship. You also get a few cards. Depending on how much you donate, it's how much you get. So just thought I'd mention that. And for every time you donate, you get an entry to win. We do a drawing at the end of every month to win a free mini reading. So it's a win-win situation. All right, everyone. Give me one moment. I had to pour my iced coffee this morning. It's in place of my breakfast. Did not have time. So first I want to start off and show you, if you come to this fair, I've made some wonderful things. Wish I made more of them, but here's one of the things I made. This is an organ. Orgonite. Organ is all this is shungite in here. And this is going to be maybe a thing of the past, a rarity. Shungite and copper. Shungite only comes from Russia. So if you know what I'm talking about, who knows if we can continue to get this stuff anymore, and if so, at what price, right? And it glows in the dark too. All this stuff makes it glow. Anyway, we make these things. So this is like a powerhouse of clearing, cleansing, and balancing energy. You can rest it on your chest, your head. You could just keep it on your table. It's a nice, powerful piece, and keep your area clear and clean, especially from EMFs and negative energy. How awesome is that? You could always order one. I do ones with points in them too. So this is just one of many. We got protection mirrors here. We have the shungite and selenite in there too. Yeah, look at that. Let's see where is it? There it is. A little lucky piece. And then we have the back side. It's a dual component here. This is a charging plate. So all the copper and the shungite that's in here helps to clean your other stones or jewelry or anything that you want to place on there to clear the energy. So these are going to be available too. These are $26. The first piece you've seen is $45. Shungite and copper can be very expensive, as some of you should know. We got, everybody loves the dragons. This is just one of the many dragons. It's made with shungite and copper and all kinds of things in it. People are really loving the dragons. The dragons are selling really good at the fairs. These are $30. That's a whole lot of shungite in there. All right. I got another version of dragon too. And this is another charging plate. Just giving everybody a little example of what I make. So you could store your stones or your rings and jewelry and stuff in there, things that you use all the time every day. So just thought I'd let you know some of the goodies I've been making. I've been busy at the resin, and everybody knows when I do resin, I'm like buried for days. Better buy that while you can. Yeah. Good luck at the fair, both of you. Thank you, Mama. Hi, Barbara. Auntie. And it's going to be an exciting day today. I can't wait. Hopefully, I'll have a shower when you get back and I can help greet Casey. Anyway, let's get started. All right. You know how exciting it is to have my voice back. I'm taking all my little singer's aid with me and everything just in case. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know this week of April 8th, 2022? What's best going to help them in their path in life? Please help me pick the proper card to best help everyone in their path in life for this week. All right. It's a good one. You are in charge. We got the High Priestess here. So the High Priestess means that you are the one that's magical. You are the one that can make things happen. What route are you going to take? Is there something you're not doing? I feel like there's some of you that are like on the precipice of achieving this, but yet may not be doing exactly what you need to be doing right now to make it happen. So make sure you're doing all that you can. And you even have animals as your guides and guardians. They can even help direct you and alert you when danger is near, when you need to take a different road or something different you need to do. Animals are little messengers. We'll leave that with you. All right. Next card, Spirit. What does everyone need to know? Help me pick the proper card. Let's help everyone for this week of April 8th. Whoa. Nope, that's way too many. April 8th, 2022. What does everyone need to know? Well worth it. Never saw them before. Never saw what before, Mom? Come on, Spirit. Help me pick one card. Let's help everyone in their path in life. It keeps jumping out a little stack of cards here. Does it again, I might just have to pull out the whole stack. All right, come on. Man, talk to me. Whoa, okay. One actually jumped out of the deck. All right, so maybe some of the things that we need to do here is space clearing. Angel of space clearing. It's time to clear out old negative thoughts and feelings. These things can be greatly holding you back, and being that we are in this spring time of creation, you are manifesting your butt off. So you're also manifesting the negative if you think about the negative. So try to put your thoughts on the positive. We need the positive things here. Very, very essential. It really wouldn't hurt for you to do a nice smudging too, because smudging is really helpful. I'm going to do an extra deck today. Our fairies. Okay, I always have a hard time saying her name. Duria. A healer, nourishment, nurture. So doing some healing, especially if you are a healer, do the healing practices. Everyone has a little bit of healing and heat in their hands. You could always rub your hands together and then pull them out wide and slowly push them together really lightly so you can feel where your energy is. If your arms aren't out wide enough before you feel the repelling of the energy, then just keep rubbing your hands and see if you can't get your energy larger. And then when you do that and you're pushing your hands slowly back together, you can put all those people that you want to send healing to right in the middle of your hands there and feed them that healing energy. Picture the purple light, well, of course, first the white light, the purple and the green. Those are spiritual healing and the white will flush out all the dark spots and the holes in the aura and the energy. And then see the people that you want to put, and your animals too, in the middle of that energy, and slowly push your hands together, knowing that they're being infused with all that energy. Then you turn those hands towards you and place them on your heart. So now you're pushing that energy into your own heart. So you could do it separately yourself, and then you could do it separately for others. So use that healing technique. Seems like you can use some of that. That's taking responsibility for yourself. You need some nourishment. Maybe you haven't been taking care of yourself on a proper diet or doing a little health regimen. I don't know if you have a membership to a gym, or if you could take a walk. Do whatever you can do to start getting reconnected to your own body and your health. All right. For Divine Circus. Coffee never tasted so good. All right, Spirit. Divine Circus. What does Divine Circus have to tell everyone this week of April 8th, 2022? What's best help them in their path in life this week? We got two. Oh, these cards are just dying to give me more than one somewhere along the line. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I'm going to give you this one first. We got the Juggler. Juggler means you are going to be really juggling a lot of things at one time, but the thing is you're good at it. So no worries there. You might feel like you're burning the candle at both ends. I know I do, like on a daily basis. I am the master multitasker. That's what I call myself. It's kind of like Thunderdome, Master Blaster. I'm the master manifester, master multitasker. Okay, so you're going to be doing a lot of juggling. You're going to find yourself where all of a sudden life gets supercharged and super busy. So get ready. If there's things that you've been pushing off to the side, you didn't feel like doing yet, I think you might want to get started on that so you don't go on overload. But it looks like you may anyway. But don't worry, you can do it. You'll be able to manage. Sometimes some people are in between jobs and they're hovering over two jobs at once. But don't worry, you're going to make it through it. You'll be able to do it, but don't do it too long. They're giving me a time frame of like 2 weeks. So when this hits, I think you may be really juggling a lot of stuff for at least a solid 2 weeks. All right. I'm getting 1 to 2, but it could actually be more for some of you, but like me, I'm always doing it. But you got at least a solid 2 weeks where you're going to be juggling the balls a bit. All right, then we also have the Princess Victorious. I'm going to read both of these to you at the same time. Princess Victorious, which means, look at the dark or black roses. You feel like, you're worthless. Maybe you haven't found your significant other. Feels like your goodness is drifting away. You feel like no one's seeing you for who you really are and all the wonderful things that you have to offer. You really want to have a happy life. But Princess Victorious means that you are about to get that. See this? It says loser on her finger. You are not a loser. So you must change that attitude to attract what you truly desire. All right, so let's go ahead and read those cards. First card is the Juggler. Let's see here. Many projects in the air, aspirations and inspirations everywhere, actions to take, comments to make, and yet another will soon join the fray. Say yes, do not delay. It will all work out in a perfect way. So that's just saying that you're going to be able to handle whatever comes at you, but, don't take too much on your plate. If it's not necessary, you don't really have to because you're already going to have enough going on. So get stuff rolling now. All right, Princess Victorious. You're being asked to be a big picture person for the moment. Sometimes immediate gratification has to give way for a grander scheme unfolding, which will ultimately lead you far greater and more meaningful success. What seems to be a delay, obstacle, loss, or even failure now is a twist in the plot of your life, necessary for your gracious destiny to unfold according to a higher plan. That is so cool. So, bigger things are coming. You don't understand it. You don't know why all delays or why things fell through or things didn't go the way you wanted to, but it's because something bigger and better is coming, and it just didn't come fast enough to your expectations, but it doesn't mean it's not coming nonetheless. All right. Next card. Watch, I'll forget that I did this on Friday because I got so much going on. I'll do it again on Monday. Oh, I hope I don't do that to myself. Okay. We're going to give you a treat because we screwed up last week. Well, my voice did. All right, Spirit. What does everyone need to know this week of April 8th, 2022? What's best going to be help them in their path in life? Ooh. We have the ocean, ebb and flow. So this means let everything flow, let the energy flow, and all good things will find its way to you. And for some of you, I'm getting the words a release of tension too. So if you've been really frustrated over a situation, just focus on letting it go. Do some meditation, take a nice bath, or even if when you're doing the dishes, when you're in and around water, picture yourself releasing all those cares, concerns that you had into the water and they go down the drain. And just stop and ask God and the universe to take care of it for you because, it's not doing you any good to hold on to such tension and frustration. So it feels like things are going to be starting to flow to you effortlessly too. So those things you've been manifesting are finally coming to be. Yay! This is like an awesome reading. I love it. All right. One more card. All right, Spirit. What do we need to know for this week of April 8th, 2022? What's best going to help everyone in their path in life? Ooh, it's a pretty colorful one. We have, feels like spring is coming. All those colors. We got mostly like gold, blue, green, and purple in here. Golden is like one of the best, highest colors you can get. Purple is spirituality. Blue is the peace. And the green is the healing. So you're going to be going through all these things all at once. They're giving me that this is probably going to continue for the rest of the month as well. And look, again, we got water. So water is there for you to wash away your cares and concerns. Water is going to be really, 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 really good for you. So even if water was never your friend before, try it now because it's going to do good. All right, so let's see what the other side says. Blessings of Al Hakim. Okay, I'm going to have to bring this closer to read it. My thing is not really focusing too well today here. Sell your cleverness and buy bewilderment. Al Hakim is wisdom, soul medicine. You no longer have to drive the unfoldment of your desires into form. You rest in the assurance that your daily application and effort are enough, and so is your surrender. Mental anguish is now soothed. Divine healing can occur readily in the unknowing yet trusting spaciousness of your open heart. It's going perfect with everything that's been here. Check that out. So if you need to screenshot it, go ahead and screenshot it. It's probably Al Hakim. I'm not sure how it's really said. Hakim. All right. That's a good one. I love it. All right. The stone. do the stone. Stone for the week, Spirit. What does everyone need to know? What's best going to help them in their path in life? Which stone is going to serve the greater good this week? All right, we have yellow jasper. Yellow jasper. Jasper in itself is usually a protective stone, and yellow, that golden, that's that creativeness. Things. They're talking to me. Hang on. In order for you to create readily, in order for you to create something wonderful that could be seen by the eyes of others, you have to pass it through your heart first. This is what they're telling me to tell everyone. So, especially for you creative people, you crafters and everything, make sure you're feeling it when you're creating, because when you do, it's driven, it's alive, and then it's attracting other people to see it, especially if you're selling your items. That's interesting. All right, so this card says control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. All right, so if you are worried about maybe a significant other, or people are always gnawing at you, trying to get you to do their bidding and do their will instead of you having time for yourself to do yourself stuff, wear that yellow jasper. Put your hand out physically to say, back. This is my time and my space. I don't want to hear it. I need to do for me right now. And if you're a person who never has done that before, they're going to listen, because they're going to be like, whoa, what was that? She must really need this time, because she never speaks out like that, or he never speaks out like that. So check that out. Let's see what Google has to say about yellow jasper. Getting some dual messages here today from Spirit. Very interesting. All right. What are the metaphysical properties of yellow jasper?
According to Deja Vu Designs, General, yellow jasper is a stone of protection and discernment. It provides inner strength and mental clarity. Yellow jasper stones are good for protection during spiritual work or physical travel.
Yellow jasper can facilitate positive communication with strangers along the way. So again, it's kind of like, being your creative self too. This is going to really help to put it out there. And with you connecting with your inner self and what your inner self needs, it's projected onto your creations, whether it's food, maybe you draw up documents and stuff. It's in your wording, it's in your talent, it's in your energy. So use your energy well. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and pull a trinket. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know this week of April 8th, 2022? Let me pull a trinket that's best going to help them in their path in life. Okay. This is exactly how I pulled it out. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 things that came out together here. So let's start with, all right. Wow. So because they were really intertwined and hooked the way they were, okay, I'm going to say, when you get the purple rose, that's representing spirit. Spirit is leading the way on all of this. So spirit is helping you do your transformation, and they're helping you to heal and get things accomplished, because this is the white butterfly, which means finishing your transformation. So if you had started a project, this is helping you to get things up off the ground, so they're really hitting home and where they need to go and where you need to go. So there's a transition going on, and they're flashed in front of me in March. So I'm saying whatever you were starting on, maybe a project you started in March, is coming to fruition by the end of this month, this week, this month. And a lot of times when I get the car keys, it could be car repairs and things like this. But you also, because it came clearly with the purple rose, it is divinely guided from spirit. It could be a divine meeting somewhere that you're traveling to. It could be divine purpose, something to do with your vehicle. Your vehicle is trying to tell you something, or wherever you're traveling to has some hidden agenda for you because it's guided by spirit. So try to hear what the message is. They're talking to you. So if you have not been taking care of your vehicle, you better make sure you do so, or you might be unpleasantly surprised. But I've had stranger things happen where people have broken down the side of the road, and the person who came to their aid turned out to be either a really good friend that they kept or somebody that they ended up dating. I mean, you just never know what divine purpose this is. But it's very interesting that all three of them came out together. So, wow, how interesting is that? All right. So now we're going to move on to the messages. Anybody would like a message? Please let me know. And if you have a particular question, write the question down. It seems like I only got one person here right now, and I'm not sure who that one person is. Put this stuff away. And I know it takes a couple minutes for your question to register, or actually 30 seconds or something like that. Okay, where'd that deck go? Oh, there it is. I found out that I had lost some of my cards. I'm like, I wasn't playing with a full deck last week. I seen some of my cards. I was looking for some colored paper, and one day when all my cards fell out of my hand while I was shuffling, they landed in my box, and I found them in my box. I'm like, yay, they've joined the fray today. They're back home. All right. Any questions? All right. So if we don't get any questions, I know we're here on a Friday. Most people are probably at work and they're not getting to see this right on, but at least we got the weekly message out there. If there's no questions, then I'm going to get back to it because I got a lot of packing to do for this fair. It's going to be an overnight thing for me. I may have some items left in my store, but you would probably have to call for an appointment. I will have someone here, but the majority of the stuff's going to be with me. So again, I'm going to remind everyone, please come on down to the Janesville Holiday Inn, and that's in Wisconsin. And I believe it starts at 9 a.m. and I think it's 9 to 5. And that is Saturday and Sunday this weekend. If you want to check out the paranormal and metaphysical vendors there, there's going to be a ghost hunters dinner this evening, but you'd have to go online to get tickets for it, so you can actually, it's a mingling, so you could talk to some of the ghost hunters. I mean, I do some of that stuff. I got all the equipment. I just haven't found a group of people to go with. So I got to always answer those questions too. But if you want to take advantage of this big event, you can do that and schedule your time to go meet with them. All right, everyone. I'm not seeing any questions unless everything's frozen here. Not sure how this is working right now. But I'm going to wish you much love and light. And please come and see us this weekend in Janesville at the Holiday Inn. That would be, is that April 9th and 10th? On both days, and come check out the wonderful things that I've been creating. Get a reading live, get a healing. I'm going to have my healing blanket with me, and people who try the healing blanket, they get angry when I take the blanket away. So you are welcome. All right. Much love and light to you all. Many blessings. Namaste. See you next week.